Hello everyone, welcome to today's reading. So today we are going to be seeing what good messages do you need to know right now. Okay guys, so we have 4 piles today. We have pile number 1 with a beautiful labradorite. I think that's how you say it. Okay, we have pile 1. Then we have pile 2. I don't know the name of this stone, but that's pile 2. Pile 3. With the clear quartz, it's got some color, but it's a quartz. And then the next pile, which I also think might be a quartz, but I'm not sure, pile number 4. So I will give you some time to choose, and when you finally chosen your option, I will give you your reading. Hello, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the labradorite stone, the first pile, this will be your reading. So this stone is a very mystical stone, it's very all about the imagination, all about achieving a higher state spiritually. And it's a stone that can connect you with your spiritual energies, can allow you to open up your intuition, you know what I mean? This is a stone, so you may be very focused on those things right now in your life, you know what I mean? And there may be something that's going to be helpful for you, to use your intuition. Isn't that a song? That's a Guns N' Roses song, so you might love the Guns N' Roses. They have I think it's Use Your Intuition album, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's Use Your Intuition, so you might love Guns N' Roses. So what do you need to know right now? I'm saying that intuition is going to be helpful for you. Okay, judgments. Okay, so right off the bat, one thing I'm seeing for you, pile number 1, is that it's important for you right now to use your common sense, to use your judgment in order to make a decision. And one thing that's really good for you right now that you need to know is that you can make the decision you need for yourself. Okay, here with the judgment card, you can make the decision that you need for your life. And you may not realize, you may feel like sometimes you don't have the ability to choose what you want, or you may feel like you don't have an option, but you do have an option. And sometimes you may limit yourself and feel like you don't have options, but the truth is the options are there for you. And in fact, you have at least 2 different options right now in something important, in something in your life, in something in your daily, it may be your career. And, right now you have the possibility to make a decision for yourself, a decision that's going to be good for you. Okay, and I'm seeing that it's your intuition that's going to help you to make this decision. Okay, pile number 1, so you have to trust your intuition. Okay, let's see more. So trusting and use your intuition, like Guns N' Roses song, I'm getting this video where there's the dolphins. What's that song called? You may like the dolphins. What's the song? It's estranged. So actually, some of you guys, you may be like opting for a better situation, and almost like choosing a situation that's better for you and for everyone. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you see, I'm getting the dolphins, and I'm getting the song "Strange" by Guns N' Roses. And the dolphins are all about water. And here we have the Page of Cups. I'm seeing Axl Rose. I don't know why this is coming up, guys. Do you like this band? Do you like music overall? You like music? And I'm seeing that the decision you should make is the decision that you know. And then again, Page of Cups, it's your intuition. The decision that you know intuitively. The decision that you feel in your heart, because the cups are all about the emotions in the heart. Right? The decision that you feel in your heart, the decision that you feel intuitively is going to be the best decision, is probably the decision you should make. Okay? What do you feel in your heart? And I'm getting this Guns N' Roses song, Estranged, When I find all of the reasons, maybe I'll find a better way. With all the changing seasons of my life, maybe I'll get it right. So it's like you are making the decision that you truly feel, and that's what's good for you, is that you have the option. And if you feel like you don't have the option, you actually do, pile number one. You have the option to make the best decision for you. The decision that's going to complete you emotionally and that's going to be better, And you may feel like you are kind of new to this intuition thing because the Page of Cups is a beginner, right? And so he doesn't really know what this emotion thing is all about, but he's open to trusting his emotions, He's open, he knows there's a whole world out there. You see the sea behind him, all the emotions behind, and you see, and he's got the fish in the cup. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to trust this intuition I have. I'm going to trust, that I have something important. Having faith. Let's see more, pile number one. And I get a lot of the blues, We have the Labradorite, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Dolphins and the Estranged song. Let's see. Let's see. You may be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Not necessarily. Yeah. This song is it's just coming very strongly. I don't know why. Justice. You see, then again, the choice. You see, I was holding the scales, and it's like the goodness of the world is on your side. Because you are being fair in your decisions. And I'm getting this message very strongly. It is fair. Somebody saying this is a just decision. Whatever choice you make, I'm hearing. It is a fair decision for your life, for you and for other people. You may feel like, sometimes you may feel like you choose something and it's not going to be, maybe you feel like maybe I should think about this situation, or maybe I should think a little bit more, or what if my friends don't agree, or my friends then this decision isn't very good for my friends because my friends then will have to do something extra. But I'm hearing that it is time to focus, that the decision also has to be good for you. And when the decision is going to be good for you and is going to be good for the other people, it is a fair option for you. So you don't need to worry about, maybe it's going to be a little bit, maybe your friends will need something from you, and they would, like if you were at school, I need help with homework, and then you can't help them because you are studying a new course, and you may feel wrong for making this decision, but it's still a fair decision because you also have to think of your course, and you doing your course is also going to help other people, right? So this is what I have for you, pile one. This is a very interesting situation. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and yeah, trust your intuition in making this decision. But the decision is, you have the ability to make a decision. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you next reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 2. How are you doing? If you chose this pile, this is your reading. Okay, so we have this stone which I don't exactly know the name of, but it's feeling like very sober. I'm hearing the word sober. And I'm also getting space, like the rings, with the colors. But I'm getting you are a very sober person, This stone is giving me sober vibes. Like you are very grounded, like earth sign energy. That's one of the things I'm getting in your pile, okay? But let's see more. Look, you got the Page of Pentacles, exactly, right? The sober, grounded earth energy. You know, the pentacles are the earth, where they represent the earth element. So you could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Or you may have like strong Jupiter or just Venus energy in your chart, or in, you know, certain houses. But yeah, this is, I feel like, you know, what I'm getting here is just reinforcing the main message. And I'm also getting, for some of you, this is who you are, but there's someone in your life close to you who also has these energies. And one of the things I'm getting is that you can trust this person. Obviously, always, you know, always be careful. But I'm getting that you can trust this person, or that this person can help you in some way. And they may be similar to you in the sense that they are very grounded and logical. But yeah, one of the first things I'm getting is just reassurance. You know, if this is making sense for you, then this is your pile. Okay, here with the Page of Pentacles, you are a grounded person. And one of the things I'm getting is that this energy that you have helps a lot of people in your life, or even people who are not directly in your life. You know, someone you work with, someone who is close to you, you know, your group of friends, your colleagues, like people you just meet on the street, like, or when you go to buy something, you know, the waiter, you know, serving you, you know, these people feel your energy and it helps them because it's so grounding and such a nice, beautiful energy you have. So that's one of the things I'm getting, you know, like you are important, you know, you don't need me to tell you, okay? You are important. Let's see more. Very nice energy. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, one of the messages I'm getting, it's time for you to put your ideas into action. Okay, the Knight of Swords. Okay, the swords, they represent the mind. Okay, they represent the mind. They represent the intelligence. You know, it's a Mercury energy. You know, the swords are the air elements. Okay, Gemini, you know. And so it's like with the Knight of Swords here, you know, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. With the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing it's time for you to put your ideas into action, okay? Because the Knight of Swords, the Knight is in movement. So the Knight is moving. He is progressing towards a goal, towards a project, towards a destination. So here, he's progressing with his ideas. So the message for you is that it's the right time for you to move forward with the ideas that you have. Okay, you may have a project. Then again, you have this very grounded, stable energy, which is very good. And so now you can really use this grounded, stable energy you have and these good things you've built for yourself. I see you have a lot of ideas and a lot of projects in the beginning, this is a stage, you know, like when you start something, you know, like the first few weeks of a new business, or the first few pages of a book, or, you know, or the first few clients, you know. I'm seeing you are in the beginning of something, or at least you have the idea if you don't have the project, and you have this grounded energy. And so the cards are telling you that right now it's time for you to put these beginning stages of the idea into action, you know. Start using now your mind and your logic, you know. Start getting into some process that can help you move this project forward. Okay, pile number 2, it's a very nice energy here. You know, you have these beginning stages of the idea and a very grounded energy as well. You know, and now it's time for you to put this idea into, you know, into a little bit more movement, you know. Start reaching more people, you know, maybe do some marketing if this is a project, maybe some word of mouth, you know. We don't use it a lot nowadays, but word of mouth, do not underestimate word of mouth. And I think, you know, especially with today's technological, you know, society we live in, I think word of mouth can actually stand out. But that's just me. Okay, it's your business, not mine. And you are the earth project energy here. Okay, you got the vibes. That I'm just saying. But yeah, time to put your your projects into action. That you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's see more. I'm not getting specifically what this project is. There's something. I'm hearing sports. So some of you, this could have something to do with sports. Which makes sense because the Knight of Swords, it does look like it's very athletic, right? And it's the fastest. Well, it makes sense. Maybe you are into sports and you are doing something that requires like speed. Because Knight of Swords, it is actually the, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. I'm hearing that if you felt like a difficulty when it comes to money, financial stability, business, I mean, this is my advice, right? So it's just my advice. But I feel like if you felt difficulties when it comes to finances in some way, I'm hearing that you moving forward with this project is going to lead you away from financial difficulties, because you see how they are opposite when you have to pay attention to the characters, right? So these characters are moving to the right. This Knight of Swords is moving to the left. The fact that they are going in opposite directions means when you follow these projects and when you move this project forward with ideas, you are going to move away from the Five of Pentacles where there's financial difficulties. Or what I'm getting for you also, you are moving away from low self-esteem. That's something I'm getting here in the Five of Pentacles, okay? See how they are represented, like not a lot of money, a little bit of low self-esteem. So this will actually lead you away from low self-esteem problems. Okay, I'm seeing here, when you follow this project, this leads you away from low self-esteem problems that you might have had or that you might be having. Okay, this leads you away from those low self-esteem problems. That's one of the main things I'm getting. Okay, and I want to get more cards for your pile. Okay, pile 1 got 3 cards, but I want to get more cards for you. Okay, I'll get some more cards. This will lead you away from this financial or low self-esteem situation, okay, that you may be feeling. It's interesting. It will lead you like to your true self, because you're the true self. You're a grounded, confident person with the Page of Pentacles. So this project moves you more into who you are, and just advances your projects. Just advancing your projects is good. I'm actually getting these 2 cards. Okay, and I'm seeing with this, you advancing to this project, it will also lead you to more happiness. Okay, with the 3 of Cups, I see more happiness for you when you go for these projects. Okay, and there may be other people involved. Then again, I'm getting here, there may be someone who is similar to you and who can help you. Okay, I'm getting a nice person here, and it will make you feel like, wow, this is a victory. Okay, and then again, the 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords, you using these abilities you have, you moving forward with your projects, your ideas, you will feel intellectually that you've won. The swords are the hair element, thinking, the minds. 5 of Swords can be about winning, a little bit of entitlement, but not necessarily entitlement always, and a little bit can be good, but you're going to be feeling like, wow, my mind is making me win in this project. My ideas, moving forward with these ideas, I am winning. This is what you're going to be feeling like. And then again, moving away from difficulty, feeling like you can do something, feeling like, and yeah, there's a lot of like sports energy here, like even the victory thing, like winning something, winning a competition. That's a lot of those energies here. But yeah, you're feeling like you win, like it's very positive, very nice energy here. And yeah, that's mostly what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. And yeah, it's like doing these things allows you, when you move forward with your ideas, that you have, because you may have a start of a project, you may have a beginning project, and moving forward with these projects, also allows you to be more of who you are. It just reinforces these nice, grounded, stable, hardworking energies that you have with the Page of Pentacles. You having this project and you having these goals and then working for them, okay, it's like it reinforces the things that you already know. But this is what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I'll see you next reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, okay, you chose the quartz stone. Okay, it's very nice. It's got a very nice quartz stone. So if you chose this pile, this is your reading. Pile number 3, welcome. So yeah, this is giving me, I'm getting an artistic vibe from you with this quartz. It's like your imagination is very clear, like the quartz. And at the same time, it's very shiny and sparkly, just like the stone. It's very clear and it's very shiny and sparkly, your imagination. It's like you can easily tap into it. You see very clearly in your imagination, and you see like such a magical, like it's like the shine of the stone, like you see such magical things in your imagination. I'm getting an artistic vibe from you. What did I say? Queen of Wands, okay? So this is the fire element. The wands are the fire elements, okay? So you can be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and the wands, Leos are very creative, especially because they are ruled by the sun. So you can be a Leo. But also, the fire signs, in the element of the fire in the signs, it's all about creation. It's all about action. It's all about doing something, because fire is an active, so you have this active energy of doing something, of creating something. Okay, and then again, you see the Leos in the cards and the little cats. You are a very creative person. And you are very... What's it? Hold on a second. You have a big imagination. Very big imagination. And you can almost like words. You can translate this imagination into the things you do. Wow, it's a powerful energy, guys. Very powerful energy. Let's see what more we have here. Very nice imagination. We have the Hierophant. There's a very special energy about you, and it's not necessarily easy to read. Well, file number 3. You're okay. It's like your imagination. You can translate it into action, and your imagination and the things you create lead people towards something different. Your creativity helps lead people. Point. Your creativity and the things you create with your powerful, clear imagination, they are helping and they help lead people. And this is something you need to know, how powerful your imagination is. It's not just your imagination. That's something you imagine and that's it. No, imagination can help lead people in their lives, and you help lead people. So the Hierophant is all about the traditions, and it's all about the rules, and it's all about the system, and it's like your imagination creates for people this sense of following, right? Because the Hierophant is all about tradition, or someone maintaining a tradition, and so you, or someone maintaining the rules, and so you kind of like not only maintain, you create, and then you have you have this. How can I explain it? It's not like just you create. It's not like you have the rules of the system already. It's like you create something, and you create something that's not necessarily a rule, but that's like a moral code, or it's like a code. You create a code that helps people, and that leads people in their lives when they need it. You create a code system that helps people and leads people in their lives towards something better. And you do this by creating things with your imagination. The things you create with your imagination, they're ultimately a code, a system of codes that helps other people. This is very interesting, pile number 3. And you're pile number 3, so that's the number of creation, right? The number of the child, creativity, right? And you have this very, then again with the Hierophant, you have this very big presence, you're like one of those leader types, but it's not very clear cut, it's not just, like a usual leader. It's more of like this inspired leader you are, like you lead people because there's a certain inspiring quality about you. It's not so much that you are organized, or like those typical traits we associate with leaders. It's more that you are a very inspiring person. Like you have the codes, you have the imagination, you have this clear imagination. It's not like your imagination is clear and powerful. And here I'm powerful. Oh my, what you do to me. This song? It's a powerful song. And it's like the people feel like this. They feel empowered by you. They feel inspired by you, by the way you are. It's almost like you don't have to specifically follow the usual typical traits, of being a leader. It's like it's you are kind of like a different. You march to the beat of your own drum. It's very beautiful. And so you need to know how powerful your creativity is, okay? That's one of the messages I'm getting for you, because, it really leads people. It leads people. It leads people. Got the 8 of Pentacles. And so the cards are telling you now, if there's something you are creating, get to work. Get to work, because you have the imagination. You know how to put these ideas into practice. You know how to make your imagination something that works. You have the ability to translate your ideas into solid matter, and they lead others. You create this. Your creativity is like a code system that helps lead other people. So the cards are telling you, get to work right now in these ideas. Put them into practice, because you know how to put them into practice. So you just need to put them into practice with the 8 of Pentacles. Really work hard, okay? And really use all of this power in the imagination that you have. Really use it, okay? Get to work, okay? Because you have it all. So you don't need to doubt, okay? And sometimes you can doubt it. Not like really doubt it a lot, but you can doubt it sometimes. But I'm getting, don't doubt this power that you have of creativity. It helps lead other people, it creates something that leads, what you create leads others, it helps other people, find the find something that's positive for them, so it's time for you to put this not you already, we already put it into action. It's time to keep working on this. Okay, just keep working, because with the Eight of Pentacles you already started, and you already waited a little bit with the Seven of Pentacles. You already were waiting, and we thought, why am I not getting results? But with the Eight of Pentacles, you keep working, and you're going to reach that Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy, where now you see your creativity and your ideas flourishing, as you've seen before. When you put your creativity, your ideas into practice, you see them flourishing, and you see how they help lead other people. And now it's time to continue working on these ideas, because you know how to do it. You got the imagination, you got the skills. It's time for you to keep working on this and to keep letting your ideas flourish more and more. Okay, you know how to do this, and you've seen your ideas, the results of your ideas before, and it's time to keep working and see more of your ideas flourishing. Okay, file number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you next reading. Take care. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this pile, this is your reading. Okay, you chose this. I think it's a quartz, but I'm not sure. Chose this stone. Okay. And I'm getting night vibes. When I look at this stone, I'm getting night vibes. So there may be something with you. Something in this reading that's associated with the night. Not yet exactly sure what it could be, but I'm seeing the night. And when I've looked into your stone that you chose, I'm seeing the night. Okay, I already have 2 cards for you. Okay, I usually have 1 card, beginning card for every pile. For you, I have 2 cards. 10 of Wands. You had a lot of pressure, a lot of effort, a lot of things you had to do, and it was very difficult. I'm getting it wasn't just work. It was really everything that you do, because the wands are the fire energy, so it's about action, actions. So there were a lot of things that you were doing in your daily life. It could be, you have to work, you have to clean, you have to buy things, and there's a lot of things that you had to do, and especially I think work is a big one. And I'm seeing right now something you need to know. This difficult period where maybe you felt like you had the weight of the world in your back, it's coming to an end, okay? Not so much difficulty, because I see you are a very wealthy person, I want to say. If you are not wealthy, then you are a very hard-working person, and you have a very stable life that you built for yourself. And you had this time, and this may have been recent, or this may still be going on a little bit right now, where you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, not the back, right? I said that a proverb wrong, but yeah, on your back, on your shoulders. But yeah, you are a very hardworking person, and you had a lot of work to do. But I'm getting that right now you are getting back at your stable, grounded energy. Okay, you are maintaining your position. Getting, for some of you, you could be in fear that you were going to lose a job opportunity, or that you were going to lose your job, or something that you do for work, if you didn't work hard enough, and that's why maybe you pushed yourself so hard. But you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. You are maintaining your position, and for some of you, then again, just reinforcing, you are a very hardworking person here with the King of Pentacles. You have a lot of stability that you built for yourself. You have your life grounded. But for some of you, you are also very wealthy. Okay, and I'm getting for some of you, this is what I was saying, right? You work in the night, so there can be a lot of like rides in the night, rides in the night where like you have to come back from work or you need to go work later, and there's like this real need of working a lot, it's like in the night, or maybe you need to bring work home, I'm getting this for you. But I'm seeing, okay, the message for you that you need to know, this difficult phase is either ending for you or has ended, okay? And that's a positive thing, and you can now relax a little bit, okay? That's what I'm getting for you. This was very stressful. Not stressful, but it wasn't like stressful in your mind. I say it's more as like just a lot of things to do, you know what I mean? And you're feeling tired. It's not necessarily stressed, but tired there with the 10 of Wands, you know what I mean? And then again, pile number 4, the 4 is all about stability. So then again, this is very much your energy. You could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or you just have those energies a lot, like a lot of Venus energy, or then again you could also be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This is very nice. Okay, you can relax a little bit, file number 4. Almost like getting these Drake songs for you, 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beat? Too early, maybe later you can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy city, just blowing me kisses. Like this song, what's it called? It's just Chicago freestyle. And then again, the nights. And some of you could be Drake fans. And we have the moon. You see the nights. And this is not only representing the fact that you do a lot of work at night, or that a lot of things you need to accomplish are at night, but also the fact that you worried a lot. And I was telling you don't need to worry, right? And the moon is here telling you again, I know you have worries, but you don't need to worry. You need to trust your intuition. See how the moon has her eyes closed? And, the look on her eyebrows is slightly, she's kind of like, how do you say, is he squinting? I'm not sure. She's, like, she's got her eyebrows like in a worry position, they are not like totally, they are kind of like this, like she's worrying a little bit, you can see it in her eyebrows. But she's got her eyes closed because it's like you're trying to let go of the worries you have and trust in your intuition, because the moon card is all about your intuition. So I'm seeing the message for you is to trust your intuition, okay? And let go of your worries. Okay, the message for you, pile number 4. Trust your intuition with the moon. And let go of the worries, you know what I mean? This is the good side of the intuition. It's knowing when something is right and not worrying, not letting your intuition lead to worries, One thing is intuition, the other thing is worries. Your intuition feels a little, your intuition can feel sometimes a little bit, like it can make you nervous, but in a good way, where maybe I feel nervous because I know I'm in the right path and it's a responsibility and it makes me nervous. And some of you guys, you can have like a very important work that you do and a lot of people rely on you, or you really rely a lot on yourself and you do something that a lot of people need. And so you really may feel like a lot of people need you. But then again, that's the positive side of a little nervousness. It's like, well, okay, this is an important thing. But the worry And that's because you know intuitively this is right. So there's a certain nervousness. But the worry is something else. The worrying is thinking too much about negative outcomes, you know? It's not like the good nervousness of, okay, I want to get this right. It's the worrying too much. You know, it's the thinking too much about negative things that you need, that it could be good for you to, you know, try and work through the negative thoughts, the worry thoughts, you know? It's like the intuition, it's like you go and let's imagine you have a test and your intuition, you know, in your intuition, you know that you know the things. You know that you know the answers. You know that you know the subject. You know that you studied all you need. And this is just an example. Apply it to your situation as it fits in your situation. But you study a lot. And you know that you got the words. You know that you know the answers. And you know that you've worked a lot. Intuitively, you know this. And intuitively, you know everything is right. So when you go to do it, you feel a little nervous. Because you already know that you know these things. Intuitively, it feels right. And you know this is something that's good. Because you know that it's good. You want to make sure it is going to be good. And so there's a little nervousness, right? I don't want to get it wrong because I know it. And so that can actually help you sometimes because it's like, okay, I'm a little nervous because I know these things. So you put a little pressure on yourself, like, okay, I'm a little nervous because, you know, I really need to get this right. And then you get it right. Now, if you worry, you know, you have a lot of negative thinking, then you may start to feel like, you know what? It's not that I'm nervous because I know things. It's what if I don't know things? And that's when you don't want this so much, you know. Then you start feeling like maybe I don't know the things I thought I knew. Maybe I actually don't know this. And then you have low self-confidence. And then it can affect your test, you know. So I'm seeing for you, it's time for you to trust your intuition, you know, to trust this. This is a feminine yin energy, you know, the intuition. And so you may have to work a little bit to get this one into alignment with you, you know, trusting your intuition a little bit. Because you're confident in the masculine energy, King of Pentacles, but your intuition, maybe not so much. So you have to work into feeling a sense of trust in your intuition and knowing things are right and not letting your worries get the best of you. You know, it's trusting your intuition, okay? Not trusting your worries, okay? With the moon. This is very interesting reading. And then again, the moon, that there may be a lot of work that you do at night for some reason, okay? It can be any reason, but there's a lot of work that you do at night, okay? Pile 4. What's your job? I'm sorry to asking. You don't need to tell me, but it seems like you got such a huge responsibility. I'm getting like CEO. If it's not a CEO, it can be any job, but it's something where you have a lot of responsibility. Or like a lot of people, maybe like an hotel, because there's a lot of people there. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of people, right? Yeah, makes sense, right? Yeah. Yeah, so let go of the worry. Trust your intuition that everything is fine. And this difficult phase, you know, that you had a lot of pressure, it has either ended or it's ending. Okay? Yeah. Trust your intuition. Trust your imagination. Do not let yourself be controlled by your worries. But let your imagination think of the positive things, you know, think of all the possibilities here with the 7 of Cups. Also because I feel like things that you do in your work, or this can be in your daily life too, not necessarily work, but the things that you have to put a lot of practical effort into. The things that you achieve with all you do, they actually bring you a lot of things with the 7 of Cups. And It's telling you to allow yourself to imagine and to dream about all the things that you can have and that you already have, in order to let go of the worries, to think a little bit about also the possibilities with the Seven of Cups, right? Pile number 4, think of the possibilities, think of the things that you can reach. Okay, the Seven of Cups. It's letting your imagination, letting your intuition, but now also your imagination, think of the possibilities. Okay? You can think of new possibilities, and you can also think of the possibilities because with the things that you already have and the things that you can have. Okay? And I'm also sensing for some of you, this may be few of you, but I'm getting for some of you, there can be a relationship you may feel like it isn't meant for you. You may feel like, usually sometimes people, they will say, or even if they don't say it, they may feel like they have a type. You may feel like this may not be the perfect love for you, but stay open to possibilities in love. Okay, you may find someone who's a little bit different from you. And I'm hearing you say, for some of you, yeah, a lot different. It's a little bit, but it's a lot different. But I'm hearing that you can stay open to the possibilities in love as well, okay? See the possibilities with the things you already have and with the things that you can have. See the possibilities with the things that you can have too, okay? And trust your intuition, okay? Not your worries. And this is the message I have for you, pile number 4. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you next reading. Take care.